freshman All-American linebacker Sammy Brown. We'll go to questions in the room first, and toward the end we will go to questions virtually. Whenever y'all are ready in the room, fire away.
Sammy, what's it been like to see more playing time down the stretch and play so well, and obviously get ACC Defensive Rookie of the Year, all these honors for you? Just how's that kind of been the last month or so?
It's just been a really good blessing to be able to contribute to the team and just go out there and play a game that I love to play. I've had just a tremendous time playing with Barrett and Wade and some of those other seniors that I won't be able to play with next year. So I've just really been trying to take it all in and just enjoy my time with those seniors.
Throughout that playing time, where do you feel like you've grown the most within the game?
The biggest thing for me is just that the game has slowed down. It's just gotten easier for me to see my read, see where the ball is at. Even in the past couple games, I just felt like the game has slowed down. I've been able to read my keys better. I've come miles since the App State game.
Talk about that slowed down. Is that just like sort of a feeling you get through the game, or is it something you notice in practice? Just what has that process been like?
I think it's just, something that comes with getting playing time. Going from high school to college is definitely different, and then going from practice to a real game is different too. It's just a different speed. So, just getting those live game reps has helped a lot.
And what's it been like to prepare for a playoff game and to feel the shift in this building as you guys turn to the playoffs?
It's really cool. It's really fun to play into December and January. That was something that in high school my dad talked about a lot. Was anytime you're playing football in December, you've had a really good year. So it's just been really cool to play football all year and just have a full year of football.
Is it nice with the final behind you, a little break from school to be able to focus on football? How big of a difference does that make just in the mental space you have right now?
I feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off my shoulders. There were a couple classes that I needed to make a certain grade to get an A in the class, and I did it. I made all A's this semester. I was so proud of myself, but kind of have that weight lifted off my shoulder. I can focus everything towards football. Put all my mind space towards football.
And you're like a really smart major, right?
I'm a bio major.
Yeah, that's insane, Sammy. Like, what does it take to do all of that and to be playing at the level you are in football? Do you find those things help each other for you, or is it as challenging as I am possibly thinking it is as a journalism major?
It isn't that terrible. Shout out Neary. They definitely help a lot with tutors and, study hall and all that. But, the biggest thing is just kind of finding a balance, finding time to study and also finding time to, watch film.
Your recruiting class made a bunch of impact this season with the receivers yourself, Nolan, who's just kick. Just what makes your class kind of special?
I just feel like we've really always believed. We're really not tight knit. We've always been together. We've got a group chat together. We're always talking in it. So, I'm just really proud of what we've been able to do this year. I know every single player in that class is a dog, and they're going to make an impact in some way. And I'm just really excited to see what we can do.
For you guys, a lot of you guys are freshmen making impacts on you guys' team. You guys are heading into a playoff environment. What do you think that would be like? Just to kind of test, like your inexperience, like quote unquote, when you're going into a big time playoff game, win or lose.
I think we're battle tested. I think Bryant and them, they've played in big games. We've had a lot of really big games this year, so I think we're ready. I'm excited to see what we can do.
Any questions for Sammy virtually? Give it a second in case any hands go up. Kirk Bowles, unmute and go ahead.
Hey Sammy, congratulations on the season. I was wondering if you could describe y'all's defensive game plan philosophy a little bit. Y'all aren't really a read and react. Y'all seem to be such an attacking defense. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I'd say we like to be pretty aggressive.
And how do you think that would play against Texas, which likes to be aggressive on offense as well?
I'm excited for the matchup. I'm excited to go out there and, they're a really good team. They've got players all over the place, but I'm just excited to go out there and see how we match up with them. I think that we have a shot to be, match up well with them, but it all comes down to, how we execute the game plan that we have.
And last thing, Sammy, do you feel like all the pressure's on Texas? Because you know, they're a higher seed and they're playing at home, does that put more pressure on their shoulders?
I'm not really worried about where the pressure is. You know, if it's on them, if it's on us. I'm just really focused on getting our game plan down. You know, just going out there and executing it.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Sammy in the room?
I know it's been quite some time since the ACC championship, but have you been able to reflect on those final 16 seconds and just the Hoosier kick? Just what was going through your mind at that point?
No doubt in my mind. I'm roommates with him. We've been together the whole time we've been here, and you know, I've just kind of watched him grown, you know, personality-wise, and there was no doubt in my mind he was going to go out there and make it.
You said earlier, anytime you're playing football in December, you've done a good job. As far as your season and what you've seen from yourself, what do you want to continue seeing from yourself in this game?
You know, just going out there and doing my 111, I've been really proud of our defense and what we've been able to do. And if you can do your 111, that's you know, the most that you can do. You can't do somebody else's job. So really the biggest thing that I want to do is I want to be able to go out there and do my 111 every single play.
I guess we all saw the on the TV broadcast, no one like winking at Coach Sweeney. I mean, is that something? Is he just that confident, or is that something very Nolan? Like, were you surprised that he did that?
You know, confidence comes in preparation, and I think that he was well prepared. You know, I can remember in the spring he'd come over here at 9 o'clock at night and just, you know, start kicking field goals. So, you know, he was well prepared for that kick. He's done it a million times when nobody's watching.
A lot of fans are really excited about you and your trajectory. You know, just I know you've had games where you played more, played less, and then down the stretch you've really seen an uptick. Just what's this season been like for you in terms of staying patient, growing, and getting to the spot where you're at now? How you kind of reflect on just like the whole year up to this point for you so far?
You know, I don't really like to count my snaps. It doesn't really matter how many I play, but I'm going to make my snaps count. I want to make sure that when I am out there, I'm doing my job, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. So I don't really care if I play 2 snaps, if I play 200 snaps. If I'm out there and I'm playing the game that I love, I'm going to play it to the best of my ability.
I'm only asking because TJ Parker didn't know who this was. Do you know who Matthew McConaughey is?
Yes, I do.
It will be at all weird to see him on the sideline.
I mean, it's definitely cool. It's kind of like those, you know, one of those little starstruck moments. I'm not a big movie guy, to be honest, but I know movies that he's in, so it would be really cool to, you know, see him.
Anybody else for Sammy? All right, thank you, Sammy.
Sweet.